It is 6:03. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. Let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. I feel so unsettled this morning, and I can't really pinpoint why. This white band of energy may be the culprit for that. We are at 0% high frequency energy right now, but just a couple of hours ago, it was coming in pretty strongly, which leads me to the spirit message this morning. As you rise, you must shed your skin. What are you willing to sacrifice to become who you wish to be? As you break free from the old, moving into the new, there is an in-between, a gap in time when you're floating, free, weightless. An unsettling feeling may arise, all part of the process. Now, the visual that Spirit gave me reminds me of one of my oracle cards, and I have to find what card that is. Literally, your old self is here, your new self is up here with all these high frequency energies, and you are in that gap in between, floating up from the old into the new. It's a very, very vulnerable part of the ascension process, where you just feel everything a little bit bit deeper than you usually do, a little more sensitive than you usually are, a little bit more dependent on certain things that you're not usually dependent on. And before I say this, I want to preface, always get medically checked so that you know that it is a spiritual thing and not a medical thing. But spiritually, when you are outside of your body, when you're not fully present in your body, you can notice your eyes may be kind of like blurry, or feel like you can't quite focus in. So if you are experiencing that, which is very likely with these high frequency bursts that pull you out of your body, just do a little bit extra to stay in. Give yourself the excuse to eat a little piece of dark chocolate. It's great. Moving to the Kumiana, this is pretty steady. I mean, it's not quite at 10 hertz, but movement forward is still movement forward. But this is what really caught my attention. When I looked at this, I instantly saw the shadow area as a jaw. The jaw is connected to the throat chakra, so it's all about communication and expressing your feelings. So if you are having tension or jaw pain or things like this, it can indicate hidden emotions, especially with expressing yourself. You could be holding anger, frustration right in your jaw. Spirit reminds us to let this go. Clear this energy. There's many times where I just do this because that area, it gets tight, and it also helps to move energies. So we have all of these reminders from Spirit, areas to work on. Look at where you're holding energy. A big indicator of areas that may need a little bit more work. They may need strengthening. The energy today, I really need to ground. I really need to take a walk outside this morning and just really relax, because waking up this morning, I don't remember my dreams. I don't know what I dreamt about, but the unsettledness and the tenseness that I feel today, it's a little overwhelming. It honestly feels like a contraction. Like Mama Earth is going to give birth to something. I hope you have a wonderful day.